You know, I surely must have misheard you if you were promoting another stinking title match for Chad Parham. I nearly vomited back there even thinking about it. You know, here's Mikel Adryan, the one-man mafia, and week after week goes by without his title shot. You know, it's ridiculous. I can't understand why you're going to bring in Jimmy Who's-Its or what's his name or this guy or that guy, bunch of damn nobodies that don't mean anything when you've got the one-man mafia, Mikel Adryan, standing right here waiting on his title match. My God, even Jeff Lewis deserves a title match more than... Where's Jeff Lewis? Jeff Lewis, get out here! What are you doing? Don't you know what's going on? We're trying... And I'm telling you now, Chad Parham, you want to know what? You got a title match coming up. You're not even going to be around for a title match because what you've got tonight is the Mikel Adryan, the one-man mafia, and the feature presentation, Jeff Lewis. Jeff, I know we've had our problems, but tonight we all come together to take on Chad Parham and Corey Chavis. You saw what happened last week. Chad Parham attacked you from behind with a chair. He's yellow, but tonight he's got to face you one-on-one, face-to-face, and you're going to have Mikel Adryan in your corner. So Corey Chavis, Chad Parham, I'm tired of talking about it. Get out here right now if you've got the guts. We're not going to wait till the main event. Come on down here now because we're ready to take care of this situation.
What a start to NWA Anarchy this week. Jeff G. Bailey, Mikel Adryan, Jeff Lewis calling out the two men who were supposed to be the tag team main event. The center of the Ed. Well, ladies and gentlemen, here we are, another exciting week of NWA Anarchy wrestling action. John Johnson, soon to be joined by Ernie Rich. Your ringside announcer, Greg Hunter, on vacation. And we're starting off with a hot main event. This was supposed to be our main event, Ernie. Oh, right there, the Lost Boys swinging backbreaker. And the Violator 2.0. Both these men in former tag teams, and those right there are signature moves of teams gone by.
Oh, Chad Parham up and over the top rope, taking out both the one-man mafia and the feature presentation, and Jeff G. Bailey right now just looking completely distraught.
As I said, John Johnson being joined by Ernie Rich.
I have to cut you off right there. It's Eddie Rich.
Well, whatever your name is.
Eddie Rich.
Greg Hunter on vacation this week. Corey Chavis going for the cover on Jeff Lewis. Now, as I said, this was supposed to have been our tag team main event. Right now, it's our opening contest here on NWA Anarchy Wrestling Action, and all four of these men have a score to settle. Corey Chavis returned to us 2 weeks ago here on NWA Anarchy Wrestling, or excuse me, a week ago on NWA Anarchy Wrestling. I don't know what I'm thinking. A man who never received his rematch for that Anarchy Championship. Can Chad Parham trust Corey Chavis, the Soul Assassin?
Well, would you? I mean, the man has the belt that Corey Chavis used to have. You know, he wants it back. Personally, I don't think he can trust him.
Well, here right now, they're working together as a team. The question is, will Jeff Lewis and Mikel Adryan work together as a tag team? We know they've come together for a common goal, their hatred of Chad Parham and Corey Chavis. The question is that hatred going to be enough glue to hold this team together? But to be honest with you, I don't think there's problems at all because you got Jeff G. Bailey at ringside holding these two together, the proverbial straw that steers the drink, so to speak.
What are you talking about? You have the ego of the feature presentation, Jeff Lewis, and the ego of the one-man mafia. This ring cannot contain them. They will not be able to coexist for no amount of time.
Well, you know what, Eddie Rich, obviously living near power lines has affected your brain because Jeff Lewis and Mikel Adryan, former champions in their own right. Jeff Lewis was a two-time World Television Champion. Mikel Adryan, the second man to win the Anarchy Heavyweight Championship, defeating Corey Chavis at Hostile Environment last year.
No man at home. Jeff Lewis taking advantage of Adryan holding the foot of Corey Chavis. And now Lewis is pummeling the top of Corey Chavis. Blatant choke applied. Referee Brent Wiley starting the count.
It wasn't a choke. What that was is that's a Greco-Roman chin lock.
A Greco-Roman chin lock.
Yeah, you got to apply it directly below the chin, or else it's not Greco-Roman. Then it becomes a freestyle wrestling chin lock.
I don't see how Greg Hunter can put up with you. There's the tag into the one-man mafia, Mikel Adryan now. And a big right hand on Davis, shoulder block into the corner.
Well, Eddie Rich, you know, obviously you're not doing your job. You get handed notes here. You don't read anything. Speaking of hostile environment, as I did a few minutes ago, on July the 22nd, hostile environment 2006 NWA Arena. More on that in the coming week. Huge matches to be announced. Definitely that Anarchy Heavyweight Championship is going to be on the line, but who will be the champion as we find out? Chad Parham next week defending against another international superstar in Jimmy Rainman.
Big clothesline off the top rope. Adryan going for the cover, hooking the leg. 2 count only. Chavis able to kick out of it.
Well, you know, a blind squirrel finds a nut every now and again, and Corey Chavis luckily enough to get his shoulder out of the corner, off the mat. You know, sometimes I just wonder, Corey Chavis should just lay down, because Mikel Adryan is so much a better athlete than he is, or else Corey Chavis would have never lost that Anarchy Heavyweight Championship to one Mikel Adryan.
Oh, I can't believe this. Root chin lock applied by the feature presentation. Jeff Lewis now. Crowd strongly behind the solo assassin right now.
Well, you know, this crowd can sit here, they can clap, they can cheer, they can stomp their feet, because God knows they're trying to kick the dirt off their bodies. But it's not going to help Corey Chavis in one little bit, because he's in there against some world-class athletes. Now, not saying Corey Chavis isn't a world-class athlete, he's just not quite as world-class as one Jeff Lewis and Mikel Adryan.
Can't believe that. Big back elbow by Jeff Lewis, tagging to the one-man mafia now.
You're very skeptical, aren't you? You can't believe anything.
No, I don't.
You need to get the prescription changed on your glasses here, Ernie. Anyway.
That's Eddie.
Or whatever your name is. Mikel Adryan all over Corey Chavis here. This is shades back to last year in the summer of 2005. These two men heated up the rings of NWA Anarchy. In fact, Mikel Adryan nearly broke the neck of Corey Chavis leading into that hostile environment match. In many ways, that's what led to him losing that title at a hostile environment last year. But right there, out of pure desperation, a big shoulder tackle to Corey Chavis, and now Jeff Lewis.
What is he doing?
Well, you know, he's looking for stuff outside the ring.
I thought in a tag match you'd have to hold on to the ropes. Jeff Lewis obviously is not doing that.
Well, Jeff Lewis is, you know, he's doing duty. These fans come here and they throw trash in the ring. Now what's Chad Parham doing?
Jeff Lewis went over there and jerked Chad Parham right off the ring apron. And now look at Lewis and Bailey backpedaling.
I've seen no such thing. And right there, look at that. Corey Chavis looking in the corner, and Chad Parham wasn't there. I don't think it's Chad Parham can't trust Corey Chavis. I think Corey Chavis can't trust Chad Parham.
Mikel Adryan running, charging to the corner, drawing Chad Parham into the ring. Referee taking his eyes off as Adryan is blatantly choking Chavis once again.
Well, yeah, it was a blatant choke.
No tag whatsoever. Referee unfortunately was distracted.
Jeff Lewis and Mikel Adryan tag.
Where?
It was a blind tag. It was called a blind tag.
A blind tag, yeah.
Yeah.
I believe that.
Clamping down on the side headlock there from the feature presentation, Jeff Lewis. Chad Parham cheering him on, but, you know, it's Chad Parham's fault they're in this situation as it is because he wasn't there for the tag from his partner to begin with.
If it wasn't for the feature presentation drawing Chad Parham's attention away from this match, it would have been a tag made.
He's the NWA Anarchy champion. He cannot allow small things like that to distract him. He has got to be on his P's and Q's. He's got to be on his A game, or else he's going to find himself being an ex-champion very, very quickly.
2 count only. Lewis down, pounding away. Closed fist. Referee Brent Wiley breaking up.
All 4 of these men have held NWA Anarchy gold. Mikel Adryan, Corey Chavis, and Chad Parham, well, Chad Parham being the current, but Corey Chavis and Rainman, the former NWA Anarchy champions. Corey Chavis being the first one, and Jeff Lewis, a 2-time television champion. Oh, wait a minute! The spine splitter right there.
Lewis looking for the final curtain. Corey Chavis able to wiggle free, and now both men are down on the mat.
Corey Chavis has also been a world television champion, has held that held the NWA Wildside version of the World Television title for well over a year. And right now, looking for an attack from Chad Parham. Both these men are spent. The first one to get to his corner is definitely going to have the advantage in this one.
And there's a tag that Chad Parham like a ball of fire, knocking Adryan off the turnbuckle. Sending Lewis to the mat.
Now, why did he go over there and attack Mikel Adryan for? That is unsportsmanlike, and if anybody knows me, I'm very sportsmanlike.
I don't believe that. Hooking on top, putting the back suplex on Lewis. Oh, Lewis just got caught right in the back of the head, going for the pin.
Oh, miscommunication right there. Wait there. Oh, Corey Chavis taking Mikel Adryan outside the ring.
There's the pin. Oh, Jeff Lewis able to kick out.
Mikel Adryan back up to his feet first. That took a lot out of both men as Mikel Adryan tries to get back up in the ring.
Listen to that chop. He just rocked Jeff Lewis's world. Reversal Parham into the ropes. Hits Adryan, takes out Corey Chavis in the process.
Wait a minute. Jeff Lewis has got him up. Final part right there. That's going to be it. 1, 2, 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winners of the match, the team of the one-man mafia, Mikel Adryan, and the feature presentation, Jeff Lewis.
Jeff Lewis has done it. He pinned Chad Parham. He pinned the NWA Anarchy heavyweight champion in the middle of the ring. 1, 2, 3.